I have some news. XRP. Hi there, lovely individuals, moneymakers, shalom. We are going to discuss XRP. We'll discuss the price activity, which, depending on your point of view, has been either extremely ugly or extremely beautiful. Are you someone who sees the bright side of things or the dark side? We will also discuss XRP ETFs. Yes, I am aware that you enjoy discussing XRP ETFs and a noteworthy development involving XRP that is occurring in South Korea. I only ask that you smile lovely at me so that I can spread positive energy. Smash that like button, smishy, with this video. Let's aim for 3,333 likes. You people are capable, I'm sure. I'm posing a challenge to you, correct? You have a challenge here. I am speaking to you, yes. The person who always says, I'll smash it at the end, is you, and you never break it. You have a challenge here. Let's get started. As a result, XRP is currently down 4% on the day at $2.90. Now, why did I say that? While it may be lovely to some, it may be hideous to others. My son and I went for a walk today to pick up the little and medium sons. I had story time with my oldest kid, okay? And it's a long walk, isn't it? It's also really hot outside. 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. Yes, 12 p.m. is comparable to noon. Very hot. Additionally, there isn't much shade. I take it we're walking. Moreover, my wife takes the vehicle. I'm not in need of an automobile. I work from home, correct? Anyway, he was wearing a flip-flop. Right, we were strolling along. Flip-flop. Yes, it is known as flip-flop. As if you had given him a blister. I informed him, yet he continues to gripe about it. His name is Ofair. I added, you must be optimistic. On these treks, you're constantly negative. Bad things are happening to you because of this. Additionally, he had an accident the day prior. Good things will happen if you approach the stroll with positivity and refrain from complaining about it. Am I correct? In fact, I used to add, also think positively, and positive things will happen. It's true, isn't it? Thus, if it doesn't appear right away, it will eventually. I've discovered this in my life. Therefore, some individuals may be thinking that the current 4% sell-off in XRP is disgusting. It's awful. Alternatively, some may see it as a chance to purchase additional XRP for less than $3. Now, as usual, I have no idea whether the price of XRP will rise, fall, or move sideways. Naturally, for this reason, I will never advise you to acquire anything in order to sell it. Purchase, sell, or hold, not financial advice, of course. Prior to making an investment, always conduct your own research. However, it makes some sense for us to retreat here. Is coming from the top of the stochastic fold, according to the 4 chart alone. Similarly, Bitcoin failed to break 116, hence, a slight sell-off. As you recall, we discussed the 8th of August as a possible date to consider turning the switch at last at the beginning of the week. Well, today was a fake-out. Many others were probably ensnared in leverage transactions and thought, oh, we're having a big momentum. We're awake. About 350 billion was liquidated today, and we're green. As you can see, there has been 665,000 on XRP in the last hour. Thus, XRP is at the top of the list. It was renewed. Only 1.42 million. Then, however, XRP was higher before. It was refreshed. For XRP, 3.4 million were liquidated in the last 4 hours. Thus, it is indeed exerting some selling pressure on XRP. Once more, I believe that this movement was quite erratic, ranging from about 15% to 13% in just 2 days. As a result, there was some over-excitation. The longs are therefore being pushed out and liquidated as a result of the slight downturn that we witnessed today. Thus, once more, you must use leverage with extreme caution. Well, particularly when it's really choppy. It fluctuates. Isn't it a roller coaster? Whoa, I just noticed that my shirt is damp. Come on, I see. You must produce more effectively. I'm without a stylist. Well, we'll see what transpires in terms of price activity. However, I am aware that occasionally we require a small reminder that there will be ups and downs. This is not a pick-me-up, an onion one day, honey one day. We had a couple of days, honey. We are witnessing an onion day today. Some people enjoy onions and, seize the chance while others don't. And it's alright. Everything is alright. You must determine what is healthy for you and how much risk or reward you are willing to accept. Alright, you can now attempt to use leverage and time the market. Our partner BTCC will provide you the chance to do so if you're interested. You will receive a 10% bonus on your first deposit of more than $500 USDT if you sign up using my link. If you trade a lot, that might be as much as $10,000 per user. But as always, if you want to trade sensibly and use leverage to make a lot of money, please do so. You can make a lot of money when the market is booming. However, you risk losing everything when the market is as volatile as it is right now. Yes, and I have experienced both extremes of that spectrum. Although I've made a lot of money, I've also lost a lot. Thus, please exercise extreme caution. You have the option to start with a demo account to test if you like it or not. And once more, kindly trade responsibly, alright? Even though BTCC has been in operation for a considerable amount of time, 14 years, we have witnessed exchanges go out of business. They have been observed to close positions, reason for the user's consent. Make sure you are aware of the risks and benefits. Verify that it is accessible in your nation. If you'd like, you can leverage up to 500x without using a VPN or KYC. The URL is in the description below. Once more, if you trade real money using my link, I will receive a commission. I'm grateful for that. Therefore, XRP must be authorized. By September or October, 𝗙𝗶 won't attempt to pronounce his name, nor will Eric. Last name claims that with the SEC relaxing and the Ripple lawsuit concluding trigger for an XRP pump, a permission might occur as early as the third quarter. Many people are discussing why Ripple and XRP haven't been receiving any significant news. The SEC is very pro-crypto, so why aren't we getting any updates on this, even though Brad is a Washington favorite and has spoken with Trump or Trump officials? Unfortunately, neither the Litecoin ETF nor the Solana ETF have received any updates. The truth is, though, that they aren't actually pinning XRP or whatever term I'm looking for. Fighting out. Really? No. Please share my thoughts about this in the comment box. Something out, isn't it? So, it's not that they're targeting XRP specifically. Rather, it's that no ETFs have been authorized. ETFs have recently seen improvements or clarifications on topics like staking, which we learnt about today, and other additions. There was also the I can't remember the name of it. Where, exactly, could you buy the ETFs using cryptocurrency? Yes, that was updated as well. They have been making updates, however they haven't authorized a particular ETF since the Ethereum ETF. Therefore, it's not XRP specific. I don't like discussing dates, but let's say later this month as a possible area for a potential update on the appeal right, so the removal of the appeals and we'll see how that goes.